Boink, boink. Yummy.
You know, I thought I could look in my hat this week and see myself.
Just because that sometimes works.
Yeah. And you know what happened? Rena, actually, when she slammed that thing in there, killed a bunch of my smarts.
Oh, is that what's happening?
Killed off some of my smarts. So I
Kind of a weird
had
morning, so I think it's.
I got more smarts going in it. So
Well, I don't know though, Roger.
yeah.
It's not showing yet.
Yeah. So then Rena says, "What happened to your nose?"
Okay. And I haven't even had a chance to say good morning yet. Okay, what happened to your nose?
I told somebody what happened, and they said, "Oh my God, that's unbelievable."
So we don't believe it anyhow, huh?
So I thought, if it's unbelievable, why should I tell anybody? If they're not going to believe it. What's the matter?
There's a piece hanging out over there
Oh,
that
it's
doesn't
not.
belong there.
That's my flag. The flag was waving, and so it got out of the way from my hat. All flags, they don't hang around the
What
pole.
happened to your nose?
It's unbelievable. I can't tell you. So
Okay.
you're not going to believe it anyway. So
Okay, we will never know.
I'll probably tell you if you ask me again, but later.
Okay.
And by the way, the reason that they didn't put the loon over here by Frazee Burgess is because Anderson Bus has got their bus right there where Frazee is
so?
at. So,
Wow.
And the bus takes over the loon, or runs over the loon. By the way, we're not going to have a loon population much longer because the bald eagles that everybody loves are eating all the baby loons. So eventually there'll be no loons in Minnesota.
These are new braid boards. I hadn't seen them before.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool.
You know, these are
Lots
really
of good
nice,
stuff on
really
'em.
nice. And a lot of people say, "Well, I can't cut on that." No, you flip it over and cut on the
That
back
was my
side.
idea, but I'm glad you're sharing it.
Yeah, you cut
Mine
on,
at home, they're up against a wall,
Yeah,
and they're all
cut
fairly
on the-
nice on the front
cut on the
side.
back side, and they're all coated.
Yeah.
So you want to use this for serving or
Since we're
something?
talking that, we might as well show the other one that's
Yeah.
not bright colors, in case you don't like the bright color.
Yeah. Well, no, this has got the roads and everything else. You could take this here on a trip. And you know how to. Well, look at here. You know,
Some
you
of
can
us
get
have
up here,
GPS in
you
our
could get the
cars or on
Bagley.
our phones.
You know what? They got Bagley on here, but they don't have Bemidji. Can you believe that? Bemidji's.
Bagley bribed them. Okay, I have a $100 winner from the Frazee Community Club, and it's Gary Sanders. That's Jan's brother. He's from Chicago. No, he isn't. He's from Rensselaer, Indiana. I don't know what that is or how to pronounce it. So we are still selling tickets for the next drawing. We're almost done with this drawing. I've only got 40 tickets left, so if you're planning on getting one, either call me to reserve you one or get in
You know,
and
you're
buy
going to
it.
be sold out a month ahead of time.
We're
Well, then
supposed to go until August 18th.
Well, what you can do is you can start taking notes or names for next year.
For the next year. Well, call me for this year
Hey,
yet.
you know what? When I was in Texas, by the way, I was at the Dallas show a week and a half ago, and I was at the Minneapolis show this past week. But when I was in Dallas, I thought I got RGIS or
REI.
REI. Okay, I never get it right. But anyway, they're supposed to have one of the big sellers of ice mule products. So I thought I'll go in there and see how they display it and stuff. I went in there, and he said, "Well, I'll show you where they were." And I thought, well, where they were? What's that? Went over there, had a nice big space out, all empty. He said, "We can't keep them in stock."
Huh.
So
in Minneapolis you went to REI?
no,
In Dallas.
in Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah. So come on in and get your ice meal. These are
Because
really
we've still
slick.
got a bunch.
Yeah, well, we just got a shipment in. You
Okay.
got them and unpacked them and stuff. Yeah, you can fill this thing up and then just.
Do you want to give any
Simple.
features about it or anything?
Well, what they've done, and yeah, well, you know how light they are. They're
Okay.
light. They're not like a Yeti that you can barely. If you got a Yeti empty 65, you can barely lift it alone. But it's the same thing as the
That's-
Turvis tumblers. I mean, the Turvis tumblers that was air that insulated
Oh.
it. Well, they've used the same thing with air right here, and you
This
got
is
air
like your sleeping bags that have been around for a
Yeah.
lot of years. You just turn this and it sucks in the air all by itself. You don't have to have an air pump
Yep.
or
And then-
electricity
yeah,
or whatever.
Then you can tighten it up or let the air out. And what's neat about it is if say that you've got a kayak or something and you want to get it in a small space, you can crush the thing down even though you got stuff in there and slide it in and stuff, you know.
And they crush down very small for when you're just storing them.
Yeah.
I mean, they get really compact.
Yep.
So I think that's
and we've got a lot of different,
nice.
a lot of the different colors and stuff. But what
And a lot of different sizes.
See, now this one here is made so that you just roll it 3 times, grab it, swing it on over, and latch it, and it is watertight. And then this hooks, and you can carry it around on your back, and away you go. You know.
So that's why some of them are
Well, yeah.
with the backpack
You know.
that you put on. We're supposed
Okay,
to be
now
winding up.
this is a smaller one. Let's see, is this the 9? Yeah, this is a 9. This is small. You know, people that do bicycling, like if you're bicycling from here to Detroit Lakes or something, you don't want to take a whole lot of stuff with. And, you know, this is on your back. You wouldn't even know it was on there unless you had some real
Okay,
heavy stuff in
come on
it.
in and see us. Come and see our ice mules, and we've got lots of products.
She didn't do this wind up
She
stuff.
did it quite a while ago.
No, she didn't. I've been watching her. She didn't do it. By
Well,
the
you
way,
know.
are you going to ask me about my nose?
I thought it was much later I was supposed to ask.
No.
What
no.
happened to your nose?
Okay, this is why it's unbelievable. I was mowing with
That's
the tractor.
unbelievable.
No, it's not. I
Oh.
mow with the tractor all the time.
Okay,
And the
not the
tractor, and then
unbelievable
these birds, swallows, are scooping around trying to get me away from whatever they want. And I'm going along with my tractor, and all of a sudden, bam! One hit me right in the head. Stuck his beak
unbelievable.
right in my damn nose.
That's unbelievable. You're lucky you got an eye.
I know it. I know it.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, poor
that bird didn't
Roger,
even
that
lose.
was a good
That bird
story.
didn't even lose a feather. I think I broke his nose though.
Well, I would hope so.
The dang
No,
near broke
think
my
so.
nose.
Okay, come on in and see us. Roger and Diane back here at Station Downtown Frazee.
All right.
Open 3 days a week, Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays.
All right. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.